Okay, guys, as far as injuries are concerned, everybody will be full. The DMPs will be Puka, Rob Havenstein. They'll be out for the game. And then Byron Young, Alec Jackson, and Tyler Higbee, just being smart with them. So Rob and Puka will be out for the game. Everybody else, all hands on deck.
How's Puka looked this week, even just with what he's been able to do, I guess, just off to the side with his rehab?
Yeah, he's done really well. You know, I was able to sit with him a little bit last night. He's making good progress. Very optimistic about, hopefully having him ready after the bye. So I think it'll serve him well, and confidence in our other receivers to be able to step up.
Health-wise, is this as healthy as the team has been in some time?
I think so. I think when you look at going into Week 7, feel really fortunate. You look around the league, injuries are inevitable, and we've been a part of those. But for us to be talking about, two of our guys that were starters in day one that are out right now, and then obviously Akello's on IR. But feel really fortunate that, we've got the team that we do. We'll miss those guys, but offers an opportunity for other guys to step up, and love the depth of our team.
How have you felt just about this week of prep overall, and what do the next 24 to 48 hours look like in terms of the final prep for London?
Guys have done a great job. I've been so impressed. There's so many people that have been instrumental in this being a smooth, fluid trip. So I'm really grateful for all the people behind the scenes that we certainly don't take for granted that have made this really seamless. I know our players have loved being able to be out here. The Orioles have been outstanding hosts. And we've gotten a good week of work in. We want to be able to finish it up the right way, put the final touches on the game plan. We'll travel to London tonight, get there tomorrow morning, have a walk through, and then let guys be able to kind of rest, relax, get some rest, and then we'll be ready to kick off at 2:30. So guys are excited about this business trip that we have, but I think it's been a really good week for team camaraderie that's kind of organically unfolded. And again, it's been about the week of preparation, and guys have done a great job.
I know you said that the bye week wouldn't impact what you decide to do with Puka, but how confident are you, though, that getting, he takes this week off practice, gets next week off, that'll get him kind of on the right track?
I would say I'm careful to put the cart before the horse, Nate. I think the big thing is you're hopeful, you're optimistic, but I think you want to take it a day at a time. I'm certainly not a doctor, but, I think there is some optimism that is the end goal in mind. But if he's not able to meet certain criteria to return to performance, as opposed to just being able to get back out there and play, then we'll continue to just allow him to work in the meantime. But I know he's going to do everything in his power. He's attacked his rehab the right way, and I am excited about watching our group compete.
And you've gotten to do full practices with other guys this week, so I guess what's your confidence level in just the rest of the receiving group to step up?
Yeah, really confident. I think Eric Yarber, Nate Shieldhouse, and Rob Calabrese do such a good job. We've talked about the depth that we do feel fortunate to have, whether it's Jordan Whittington, Xavier Smith, obviously getting Tutu Atwell this week, getting him back I think is a big deal, and Kanata Mumfield is a very mature rookie. So Devontae, has been leading the way with Puka throughout the course of the year, but those 5 guys will be, big-time contributors for us, and looking forward to watching them do their thing.
Rob's been dealing with this ankle for a little while. Can you give us some clarity on how, ongoing or serious that is?
Yeah, we're hopeful that this time off that he's had will serve him well. I was actually just talking to him. He wants to be out there more than anybody, and he's such a great leader. He's got such a good vibe. He's frustrated because he wants to be out there working with his teammates, but he's been leading in the meantime. We are hopeful that this time off will serve him well. He's played a lot of snaps in this league, and so that ankle has been bothering him a little bit. I think he's such a warrior that he ended up fighting through, but our job is to protect him, put him in situations that are favorable for him and for the football team. And we are hopeful that these last few weeks, in addition to having this week and the bye, will allow him to be able to hit the ground running. But it's a really cool thing watching the way he's poured into Warren McClendon and the way that he's played, and feel fortunate for that.
And just to clarify, nobody's questionable? It's just those
Nobody's questionable. Yep, everybody will be good. We'll rule Puka and Rob out. Everybody else be ready to go.
Okay.
Thanks,
All right,
appreciate
thanks,
it.
guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all.